Okay, sorry about that. That was just my mailman. Okay. So, let me finish. Moving this gloss stuff around before it dries on me. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and oops. Let me see if I can kind of speed dry this real quick. Okay, might help if I plug this in. Hold on. I think that's the second time I've done that. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I'm not trying to dry it 100%. I just want to be able to dry it enough so that I can move it without it sticking to my fingers. Okay, so I will move on to the next one. Wipe my brush off so the glitter doesn't get mixed up, as it looks like it's already trying to do. Okay. Or you know what, maybe I'll just do the red first. Here we go. My bad, changed my mind. Okay, looks almost like Mickey Mouse ears, doesn't it? Okay. Again, I'm just trying to make it so that it stays on here. Actually, maybe more than enough glossy accents. I'm going to put a little too much on here. So there was this show that I've been watching called Bad Teacher, and actually I've been watching it on the Verizon On Demand because it's actually on CBS, but I'm watching it on Verizon Demand because they're older episodes from this season though. So I've been waiting for the next show to come out. And I haven't seen it yet, so I'm almost wondering if the show didn't make or what happened to it, because I don't see it on here. I seriously doubt that the season finished in such a short amount of time. I mean, there was only like 5 episodes done. And Cameron Diaz, you know, is the actual, you know, producer of this show. I don't know if she directs it too, but I know she's the producer of it. And it's based off the movie that, you know, she played in called Bad Teacher. And this show is absolutely hysterical. I've really enjoyed watching it. So it's just, you know, during the season, you know, during the fall or spring or whatever you want to call it, spring semester, of course I was in school, so you know, I don't really watch a whole lot of television while I'm in school. If I do get a chance to watch something, you know, it's the Redbox movies, because I love them. Which I just saw Vampire Academy the other day. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I've seen better movies, but hey, what do you expect? Okay, so clean the brush off. I'm debating, should I do the glossy accents on this too? Maybe so. I guess I could have just saved that leftover part that I had. Oh well. Here we go. Guess I'll go ahead and do it on the other one too, just to, since they're all glossy, I may as well do the white one too with clock on it. I'm almost wishing I had ordered, Saw has one embellishment that's a little, like stopwatch or clock watch, or you know, it's like a watch with the loop at the top. You know, obviously like the Mad Hatter. But I did not think of that while I was, before I decided I was going to do this. I had no idea. So if that's the case, I would have ordered that in like some, you know, word embellishments, but maybe I'll have something in the new ones I just ordered that might pertain to this. Oops, yeah, this stuff is like super sticky. Okay, we put that to the side along with these. I'm going to move these up front and I'm going to finish painting these up. I should have done that last night. Ugh, yeah, sticky, sticky. Close this up. And let me see if I can find a black paint. That's weird. Oh, yep, here it is. My bad. Let me go ahead and get the sides here that I forgot to do yesterday. Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm going to redo the Martha Stewart paint because I'm making a mess. Oops, it happens. So my son wanted me to come and see him do karate today. So I'm going to go up to the daycare around 4 o'clock and watch him do his karate. I pray that I remember. Yes, I remember now, but we're talking about 4 hours from now. So I have to admit that I didn't have time to work on my square box video again. I've been too busy trying to upload these and get these out. So I'll definitely do that pretty soon. So my friend Saw is going to be moving in a couple weeks. Well, not a couple weeks. I shall say a few weeks. I'll probably give her a heart attack if she knows that a couple weeks. In a few weeks. And so I'm pretty excited because right now she's like 4 to 5 hours away from me. And so it's kind of hard to visit because my kids are impatient and don't want to sit in the car that long. So, I'm definitely, she's only going to be like, oh, I think maybe 2 hours. I don't know. I'll have to like double check, but it's definitely like a lot closer. So I am like super excited about that. And, be able to go out there and visit her, and I know my kids will have a blast playing with Cody, and so it'll be nice to have some scrapbooking fun. And this weekend, as I mentioned earlier in another video, that I'm going to be hanging out with my girl Cheshire Cat, and we're gonna do some go to a scrapbooking class. Oops, well, so much for that Mod Podge, keeping that stuff in there, huh? Okay, well, okay, let me rinse off this brush a little bit. And I'm gonna wipe my hands off. You know, it's so embarrassing. Okay, so I did find this soap at, what is it? Oh, the store is called Lush. And it's you know, they have like one of those little side stores in the mall. Anyway, not like a vending cart, but like an actual store. And anyway, they have this soap called Sandstone, and it really helps get all the paint and other gook from crafting off your fingers, just, you know, for an FYI. So, it's not cheap by any means, but it is 100% organic. So if you have any allergies to soaps and stuff, which I do, this stuff can help you out. Oh, I'm just making more of a mess, right? Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. So what I'm thinking about doing here is working on my flowers. So I'm trying to think. Which flowers I'm going to use for this. And let's see if I have any red ones. If I don't, I'll have to color them. And my little secret stash here. A couple of these might work. Well, I didn't realize I was so low on flowers. That can't be right. But see, they like don't match. So I'm gonna have to paint them the same red as what's on here. That's really bizarre. I thought I had more little black flowers. Yeah, I don't really want to use those. I want to stick with the roses. Okay. Plus, I told a friend of mine that I would gesso some flowers so she could see what it looks like. Miss Tiffany, she has a YouTube channel too. Okay, let me go ahead and put it on here. Yeah, I'll start with the pink ones because I may not mess with those red ones. We'll see. So I'm going to start with a dry brush. And I'm going to come in here. Oops. Got a little stringy on there. Blue stringy. Come up in here and do like little quick strokes. And I'll probably have to coat mine twice because I'm not wanting this color at all. So I'm going to want to hide my pink. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one for a second to dry, and if it's not dry by the time I come back to it, I will use a dryer on it. And the reason why is because I don't want it to turn all into mush. So if you keep adding wet paint to wet paint, you know, wet paint to paper, this is going to turn into yuck yuck. It's so funny. You know, I had all my camera equipment in front of my fireplace to have people come and do photos and stuff like that. And I had this little grandfather clock behind it that my mother gave to me. And I just never wound it back up after it ended up going down. So I put all my camera equipment and moved it into the front room. And so now I wound up the clock, and so now I feel like, you know, it saw us, you know, on her videos. You just hear the clock ticking, tick, 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 tick. Go ahead and dry these. Let that go here. Okay, bring this back over and do a second coat. So if you do just like one coat, you know, it basically mutes the pink and makes it look shabby, chic pastel. But you can keep going and you know, it'll completely cover it, obviously, you know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my white acrylic. I'm going to use a thinner brush too. If I can manage, there it is. And that way I can get into all the crevices. Anyway, I'm thinking about selling some of my retired graphic 45 paper. No, not the ones that Saw gave to me. But I had ordered some before Saw sent me her stuff. And I just kind of have like an overload of graphic 45 paper right now. And so I'm gonna sell some of that. And in case Kelly's watching this, I were at Hobby Lobby today. I found the Prima romance novel papers, but it's only the 6x6. I did not find the big one that Saw has. So, you know, if you have some little projects that you want to use it for, let me know and I can send it to you. Okay. It still looks pink, right? I know. I'm like, uh-oh. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Like, do I need to like spray paint these suckers or what? I'm sorry, like I didn't even realize most of this was off the camera. I apologize for that. Okay, sorry, yep, some of this paint is sticking. That's what happens when you do too much paint. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. Wipe this stuff off my hands. Sorry, get this paint off of my fingers. Alright guys, I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be right back.